Previously on Reversion. Christian wakes up at Gadahan Hospital and can't remember anything. He is carrying half a photograph of a person he can't recognize. The doctor tells him it is the year 2035 and that the city of Buenos Aires has been taken over by a paramilitary group that is keeping them hostage. There he meets Victoria, another patient and prisoner, and together they think up an escape plan. Once outside the hospital, Victoria tells him that she is part of the resistance and suggests he should contact Pablo, someone who might help him ID the man in the photo. When he meets Pablo, Christian learns that the resistance wants the government to bring back order, and for that, they need information from a mole with whom they have lost contact. Christian looks for the mole, but only finds his body and his ID. Following this lead, he gets to the right address to check out the place, and to his surprise, he finds the other half of the photo of himself dressed as a scientist. So he goes back to Pablo's hideout to look for answers, but he has been kidnapped by the paramilitary group. However, he has left an important tip. He must go to the School of Engineering. There, he figures out the path to one of the secret bases of the resistance, where he finds Victoria, as well as the man in the photo, but he is several years older. Reversion, Chapter 3, The Return.
You're the professor in the photo.
Christian, it's been so long. Gosh, I'm glad to see you. Welcome.
Christian? Me? You?
Victoria told me you lost your memory. I'm Nicholas. I was your teacher at college and we worked as colleagues.
I'm sorry, but everything's a blur.
I see. What counts is that now you are safe.
I appreciate your worries, but I'm here for answers.
Where do I begin?
For example, tell me, have I really traveled through time?
It's a long story. Our teleportation machine failed. An open-as-space-time hole which sucked us in.
So, am I really a scientist? Did I make a teleportation machine?
One step at a time. I better tell you everything from scratch. Let me know when you're ready to listen.
At least this time they don't disappear and leave me with no answers. Professor.
Yes.
I'm ready to listen.
Ready to listen? Listen to what?
You told me to let you know when I was ready.
I guess you're still a little confused. Time travel must affect you too much. Anyway, since you're here, I'm going to tell you my story.
I might have lost my memory, but the professor looks quite confused. The good thing is that I'm finally going to get some answers.
Everything started in Innovate, a science and technology fair to shape the future, where I presented my lifelong project, the teleportation machine, which of course needed financing to come true. During my research, my colleagues treated me like a crazy dreamer, so it was rewarding when the first person interested in the machine showed. It turned out to be some Sergio, an unscrupulous businessman. Should I agree to work with someone like that? I didn't know if it was the right thing to do, but the opportunity was unique. So I tried to convince him of the benefits we'd get. Finally, a few weeks later, I decided to sign. That contract was the beginning of it all. Several months of hard work followed, but your presence plus Victoria and Florencia made all that work bearable. Finally, the day for the machine startup arrived. Everything looked right, but something failed. The machine opened up a hole that sucked me in. Christian, that hole turned out to be a time hole. Suddenly, I was in a destroyed Buenos Aires. I found little Victoria, who had grown up. She helped me figure it out. Sergio had taken advantage of the destruction wave. In the following chaos to overtake the city helped by a paramilitary group. Buenos Aires was isolated from the rest of the country under Sergio's dictatorship. Since then, we have organized a resistance together as a way to redeem myself for the great damage that my invention had caused. But I soon understood that stopping Sergio would not be an easy task. And to do that, many would have to continue suffering.
Now I understand why every time I hear the name Sergio, I get sick to my stomach.
There are many things in this lab back from when we worked together. If you want to, you may go over them. I'm sure that'll help you remember.
Thanks a lot, Nicholas. Professor.
Yes.
How come the teleportation machine failed?
A sabotage! Sergio wanted to keep my invention and sabotage the pulse stabilizer you designed to make me believe I had failed. But the machine responded in an unexpected way, affecting not only the matter, but also the time. Obviously, the equations in my theory had application that even I didn't know.
I designed what?
The pulse stabilizer, yes, that made the machine stabilize and work properly. You realized about the problem and you designed it. You pulled us out of a dead-end street.
I can't believe I created something like that.
Yes, you did, though you are so young. You are a brilliant scientist. It appears you are going to surpass my talent.
Why did the machine make us travel through time?
The machine worked transporting the matter through a wormhole. But evidently the implications underlying the physics we discovered have ramifications which I've never considered.
Wormholes? I think I read about that. In some files I found. I should show them to him. How could they sabotage the machine?
Even today, we don't know exactly what Sergio did. But I'm sure he added modifications to your stabilizer.
But how could he modify something I designed?
The lab where we worked had security cameras in all entrances. The only possible chance was that there was a mole in our team.
Do you suspect someone?
Are you hungry? Victoria could fix you something.
That was weird. Why did he dodge the question? Why was Sergio the only one interested in such a machine?
Sergio was a member of a very dangerous mob net, Christian. Right after the incident, he managed to respond very fast with an elite team because he had it beforehand. I suppose no other investor approached me because Sergio was threatening them.
I guess I'm beginning to understand the whole story. Why did I lose my memory?
I suppose you were more exposed than me to the electromagnetic radiations of the portal. That must have altered the synapse processes in your brain. When you have time, you should see a doctor.
Do you think I'll get my memory back?
We might stimulate it with memories that were important for you.
What's the plan?
The plan? Of course, the plan. I've been trying to replicate your formula for years. The one to build your famous pulse stabilizer, which allows the machine to work properly. You should check out the board. That's as far as I could get.
Let's see if I can exercise my memory a little. Did the temporal hole drop us at different points in the future?
In temporal terms, I got here first, 10 years ago. We've been working a lot since then to build the resistance.
Did you have any hope that I'd arrive?
At some point, must stop waiting for you, but I never lost hope to see you again. Christian, I'm so happy to see you. I have new hopes for our plans.
Who's Florencia? That name sounds familiar.
Where did you hear that name?
You mentioned her when you were telling the story.
She worked with us at the beginning of the project. It's really not that important.
Would you tell your story again?
Yes, sure. Everything's...
Now I understand why every time I hear the name Sergio, I get sick to my stomach.
There are many things in this lab back from when we worked together. If you want to, you may go over them. I'm sure that'll help you remember.
Thanks a lot, Nicholas. Thank you, Professor.
You're welcome.
That's the table Nicholas must work at. It's full of papers with notes. They're the attempts of Nicholas to make the machine operational. Nicholas told me to look at these formulas. Pulse stabilizer. Teleportation machine. I'm remembering something. Nicholas was blocked, but I couldn't give up. I worked a lot to get a formula to create the pulse stabilizer. And when we tested the machine, something unexpected happened. I'm remembering it clearly. I'd never been so frightened in my life.
Christian, the machine is totally unstable. I don't think I can hold much longer. A singularity is on the making.
That means that the pulse stabilizer failed.
Never mind. We gotta turn it off. It's accumulating too much energy. And if the singularity closes in an unstable way, the accumulated energy will create an expansive wave.
At the time, I thought it was my fault. Sergio is the one responsible for all this. It's the same periodic table on the photo I have with Nicholas. We must have taken it there. If I could get close to those cables, maybe if I unplug the machine.
Don't even think about it, Christian! Guessing the power could bring about even worse consequences!
The board. Here at the lab. I worked hard to find the problem with the machine. It's the machine command console. It's a good thing I couldn't reach it with my hands. If we turned off the machine while it was unstable, the result would have been much worse. We gotta try to turn it off, but I don't know how. It would be awesome to stretch my arm like Mr. Fantastic. But for now, if I let go, the hole will swallow me. Professor!
Yes!
Professor, we're going up in the air.
Yes, we got to turn off the machine!
We'll think of something. Could you tell me the formula of the pulse stabilizer?
Christian! I am the Nicholas of your memories! If you don't know, how should I? But check whether there's something on the board!
The board is a little far.
Well, you could have come up with that idea when we were not flying up in the air!
What a temper! Professor!
Yes!
I don't understand what went wrong. My pulse stabilizer didn't work.
Christian, your conclusions were perfect. We're clearly facing something beyond our knowledge. What's happening makes no sense.
We'll talk some other time.
Think up how we can turn off the machine.
The teleportation machine. So many years working on it. So much effort. So many dreams. If I let go of this table, the wormhole will swallow me. Right, I was working on the formula on the board. If I focus on what I'd written there, I might remember it. My memories are blurry, but I gotta make an effort. If only I could do away with the wrong memories. Now, something's not right. Let's start again. I'm sure these portions are not part of the formula. Yes, this portion of the formula is correct. Yes, I got it. This was the formula. I'm sure. I can't remember anymore. Nicholas, I managed to remember the whole formula.
Really? That's the best news ever! Now I can go on building the new machine.
I wrote it on the board.
Perfect. I suppose you're already thinking how to rescue Pablo from Sergio, right?
I didn't know I had to go rescue him.
Of course. I'm really worried about him. That was the first thing I told you.
No, you said nothing.
Well, that must be something else you forgot. Memory loss is affecting you a lot. Thank you very much, Christian. You're very brave. After losing Esteban, I can't stop thinking that Pablo may have the same end.
Any idea where I can begin?
Wounded prisoners are always taken to the hospital. We never knew their final destination. Maybe starting out there is a good option.
To the hospital again? I keep going to that place.
I'm afraid that we have more dangerous missions in the near future.
Okay, at least I already know the hospital. Should be easy this time. Hello?
What's up?
Thank you. You put yourself in danger letting them get you. You took a risk to contact me.
You're welcome. When Nicholas found out someone had arrived through a wormhole, he was sure it was you. He never lost hope. Most of us already thought you were dead.
That sounds hard.
The lives of all of us have been very hard since the incident. What matters is that Nicholas was right. And now you're here to give us a hand.
Of course. You can count on me. I have the intel files I found in Esteban's house.
Perfect. That information is very valuable. Take good care of it. It cost the life of one of us. I never thought I wouldn't see Esteban again.
Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you.
No problem. It's hard to get used to the loss of people you love.
How many more are there in the Resistance?
Not much more than what you see here. Nicholas, me, Pablo, if he's still alive, and a few more. When Nicholas recruited us, we were hundreds. But Sergio's forces hunted us down like rats.
What kind of information did Esteban collect?
Nicholas' initial plan was to rebuild the machine, so one of us could go back to the past and prevent the incident. But he got stuck again in the formula of the pulse stabilizer, and without your help, he was never gonna finish it. Later on, the mission turned into stopping Sergio, and getting Argentina to be what it once was. Esteban worked as a double agent in that mission, to find information to hack Sergio's communication center.
Together with the files, I found the other half of the photo I had. I'm in part of this photo.
Esteban had told Nicholas he had found a photo, and he was really excited with the finding. You should show it to him.
Now there's one more in the Resistance.
Every person counts.
So, I knew you in the past. Sorry, but I don't remember you much.
Don't worry. Though I always remembered your names, as time went by, I started to forget what you and Nicholas looked like. When Nicholas arrived in our time and found me, I took him for a homeless. I think we should have gotten more photos taken.
Were you alone after the incident?
Do you want to hear the whole story?
Of course.
Though I was a little girl, I always remembered Nicholas. The fame he got after signing the contract with Sergio never distanced him from his research. His enthusiasm and commitment allowed him to get the key, to build the teleportation machine. He looked very happy back then. But the machine failed. And many things happened that day. Both you and Nicholas vanished mysteriously. The city was in chaos. The expansive wave pulled down half the buildings in the city of Buenos Aires. Sergio grasped the chance and overtook the city, helped by a paramilitary group. He took over the Casa Rosada. And so, his dictatorship started.
That's a terrible story.
That's the past. Now we gotta think of the future.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
It's the intel information Esteban collected. These are Esteban's intel files. Unfortunately, he... how can I put this?
Died in the line of duty. Victoria told me. Esteban was a brave ally and a great friend. The files he got for us are very important. They will allow us to access the communication center. It's important that you keep them. They'll be of much use in the future.
If I wear civilian clothes, I might be discovered. It fits perfectly. That's it. Let's get this show on the road. Let's see if I can find Pablo inside. Okay, here we are. If they've already interrogated Pablo, they'll surely bring him here after. I'm really worried about what they can do to him. Are nights cold? I'll take one just in case. There's a guard watching. I should move naturally so he won't suspect.
This door is locked. You can't get in.
Sorry, I didn't know. Do you have something locked up?
I'm watching the door because the weak supplies have arrived. It's forbidden to enter.
Is he telling the truth? Are there just supplies? I'm gonna have to look for a way to get in.
Hey, the toilet is occupied!
Sorry, are you okay?
I was set up when I was on duty. I'm gonna kill the guy who gave me that alcohol with laxatives. Just a second. Your face looks familiar.
No, not possible. I started working with Sergio a little time ago. I'd better go. Okay, bye.
Hey, let me take a closer look at you. Get back here.
We better not be seen together.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
A lot of work?
Fortunately, no wounded have been brought in today. Better for me. If I see blood, I faint.
You look like a very nice person for this place.
Not only murderers and mercenaries work for Sergio. Besides, since he took over the Garahan, there's not much of a choice. The first doctors resisted him, and they didn't do well.
Yeah. How was the Garahan story? Can you help me remember? What did the first doctors do?
After the expansive wave of destruction, my father and other doctors from the Garahan decided to stay here to serve the people who needed them.
And how did Sergio take over the place?
The Garahan was under siege, and they ran out of supplies. The doctors had to give in. They had no choice.
Did all the doctors stay here?
No. Some got away. They didn't want to serve Sergio. Others, like my father, stayed here.
Do you know what happened to the doctor that was here before?
The previous doctor? I don't want to talk about it.
Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. What a terrible story.
I think I shouldn't have told you all this.
Can you tell me the story of Hospital Garahan again?
You should pay more attention when you're told a story. Anyway, I like telling them over.
What a terrible story.
I think I shouldn't have told you all this.
Today's a nice day, isn't it?
Yes, since there are no patients. I'm gonna read some novels.
Where are the healthy hostages taken?
I only know where the sick are brought, and that's here.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you watching over?
The weak supplies came in today. Every time they're less and less. So I was sent to watch over the rations.
I didn't know that supplies were scarce.
Yes, it's a problem. But Sergio has a plan, and he's putting it into action. At least, that's what we are told.
Can I come in?
Don't even think about it. Nobody goes in there.
There are no patients in the hospital main room.
Yes, all patients got away. Even one who was nearly unconscious.
But, oh, that's terrible.
Of course. That's why Sergio decided to change all guards here.
Do you like your job?
Do you think it's fun to sit by a door all day long?
Do you know the doctor?
Eh? The doctor? Yes, I know her. We started out together at the hospital. Though the first time I saw her was when I got wounded after a chase.
Are you friends then?
Friends? The doctor and me? Of course not. Though, well, never mind.
I guess there's something between the soldier and the doctor. What do you know about the previous doctor? The doctor knew nothing.
They think he helped in a jailbreak. He's locked up.
I can't believe it.
Did you know him?
Sure. I ran into him at the hospital sometimes. Like everyone else, huh?
Sure. Well, I also know him like that. He's the doctor's father. She's very sad. I don't like to see her like that.
Bye.
See you.
Hi.
Hi.
The man in the corridor looks like he's watching something important.
Fernandez? Yes, because the supplies have arrived. That makes me happy.
You mean Fernandez or the supplies?
You're funny.
Is there something between the doctor and Fernandez? Let's see if she tells some more. Are you single, doctor?
I think it's bad manners to nose into someone else's business.
You're right. I'm sorry. Bye.
Bye.
Hi.
Hi.
Is it me or there's something going on between the doctor and you?
Well, how did you realize?
Both get pretty jittery when you talk about the other.
Please, don't tell anyone.
What's the problem that you're together?
Sergio doesn't trust any doctors. When he took over, the doctors made the Garahan resistance. Since then, he doesn't trust them, and doesn't want us to mingle with them.
Well, that's too bad. I have an idea. I can cover you so you can meet.
But you'd be running a high risk.
No problem. Let me see what she thinks.
Thanks a lot. You're the best.
Bye.
See you.
Hi.
Hi.
Fernandez told me everything. If you want, I can cover you so you can meet.
I've just met you and you think I'm gonna trust you? How can I know you're actually gonna cover me? You might be looking for evidence to report us.
Bye.
Bye.
Corporal Brizuela, good to see you.
Hi.
After the breakout, all the guards were replaced. Well, almost all. How could you get away with it?
I got lucky.
Good for you. When you have some time, we can talk about it.
Sure. Hi.
Hi.
What happened with the rest of the guards?
They were replaced in the Purge after the escape of a patient.
Why the Purge?
I don't know exactly. I was here watching the door, as usual, when many soldiers I'd never seen walked in and said that the boy they had found in Sector 3 had escaped from the hospital and that everyone was arrested. They even found a guy tied up in the toilet. Crazy stuff.
What a disaster. No wonder the usual guys are not here.
Yep, and I know Sergio got mad.
Why didn't they take you?
My performance appraisals were always good, so they assumed that if there was a problem, it wasn't my fault. Now I have to be extremely careful. I don't think I'll be as lucky next time.
Do you know where they took him?
I have no idea. People say that there are cells in the Casa Rosada. That's a real hell. Do you know anything?
No, I don't.
This situation is getting worse. Sergio has never reacted like this. They say he's up to something big.
Let's change the subject.
Come on.
Where do they get the supplies from?
After the disaster, Sergio was smart and assembled a squad to take over supermarkets and food storages in the city. When supplies started to run out, he already had a smuggling net between the city and the rest of the country. Besides being taken over by Sergio, the city was in quarantine because nobody knew what had happened. When the government tried to do something, it was too late. Now people depend on him.
And why are they so heavily watched then?
Many years have gone by, and some time ago problems started with his connections outside the city, and the supplies coming from them are less and less.
It must be hard to live isolated.
It is. The question is, what side to support? And on Sergio's side are the supplies.
Is that why you work for him? Or do you actually support his cause?
You know, either you support him or you're in a cage. There's no choice.
But how much longer will supplies be available?
I don't know. I don't think for much longer. But it's obvious that Sergio is up to something.
We'll talk later.
Bye. Don't go far. I don't trust those new guards.
Okay. I don't think it'll be useful. Hi.
Hi.
Any news?
Supplies arrived a while ago, but we can't even get close. Fernandez is watching the door. I'm dying to try some cookies.
Need any help?
Come on, put the radio away in the lockers.
Okay.
Look, there's no return.
What did he mean by that? I'll carry on with my round. Hi.
Hi.
I'll carry on with my round. Hi.
Hi.
Any news?
Everything's quiet. As long as nobody breaks out.
Have you been here long?
Yes, I don't think I'll be relieved for a while.
Let me know if I can help you somehow.
Could you let me know when Fernandez gives out the second ration of the day? My mouth is really dry.
Okay, bye.
All right.
I already have a place to keep things. Hi.
Hi.
Bye.
See you.
Here.
No thanks, I'll pass. I already had to go there. My next guard shift is next week.
I don't think that'll be of any use. Hi.
Hi.
Can you tell me the story of Hospital Garahan again?
You should pay more attention when you're told a story. Anyway, I like telling them over.
I learned your father is in prison. How unfair. He was a hero. If there's anything I can do.
Fact is, there's nothing we can do. Anyway, thanks for asking. You look like a guy that can be trusted.
What a terrible story.
Thanks for hearing me out.
Fernandez told me everything. If you want, I can cover you so you can meet.
Shame on you. Men like gossip more than women do.
Actually, I realized, you two are very evident.
The thing is that since my father was sent to prison, I'm scared. If they learn about my relationship with Fernandez, they might hurt him. If only we had a place to talk.
Let me ask Fernandez. Bye.
Bye.
Hi.
Hi.
Everything's ready. I'll cover you.
Great. I thought she didn't want to see me anymore.
She's very scared about her father.
I know. You should go check the entrance guards first.
Perfect. Good luck. Bye.
See you.
Hi.
Hi.
I'll carry on with my round. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, bye.
All right.
I guess I've given them enough time. I already know this room, and there's nothing interesting in it. But I don't know what that tie means. I hadn't seen it before. Locked. I hope they haven't changed the combination. Locked. I hope they haven't changed the combination. Excellent. I see they haven't changed the combination. Pablo's not here. The guard hadn't lied. There were only supplies. I'm gonna have to keep looking. I'm gonna take one of these. Might be useful. Or I might get thirsty. I'm gonna take one. I might share it with someone. I've checked it several times. I don't think there's anything new in there. So, you wanted something to drink?
Looks like a great wine. Is it a Malbec?
Yes, sure.
Great! Now, we need to look for a quiet place to enjoy it. Because those two may rat us out.
Okay, you keep it and we'll see how we can manage. Hi.
Hi.
There's nobody in the storage. You could take a break and taste the wine. I'll join you if you want.
Okay. After this many hours on duty, I deserve a break. Go over there and wait for me.
Okay, bye.
See you later.
Hi.
Hi.
I'll carry on with my round.
Cool that you found this place where we can drink this hell of a wine.
You try it first. How is it? Well, I'm glad you like it. Anyway. Any gossip?
Looks like the boss is planning something big.
Do you know what it's about?
No idea. He never tells me anything.
Do you know anything about the hostages?
That they are behind bars.
It's gonna be hard to make him talk, but I have to take advantage of his condition to make him tell me where Pablo is. I'll let you enjoy the wine.
Go. Go. You're a good friend.
I don't think that bothering it is a good idea. Here, I was given this for you.
What? To the zoo again? It's full of animals that smells like lion piss. Besides, everybody keeps screaming for help there.
Well, if you don't want to go, I can go instead.
Thanks. I'm not in condition to go anywhere.
The zoo, then?
Yeah. The beasts are locked up with the beasts.
So Pablo is locked up in the zoo. I gotta hurry. Poor Pablo.
Doctor?
Sir, what a surprise to see you here.
I've come to know the status of the portal.
Well, how can I put this? I guess I have some bad news. The portal that the boy crossed to get here has just closed.
What? Dear Doctor, I guess you have just signed your...
Wait, you still need me. Not everything is lost. There is still a chance.
Speak fast. Before my friend...
Sir, if we manage to turn on one of Nicholas's machines with a certain setup, we're convinced the time travel you want will be achieved.
And what are you waiting for to assemble it?
Well, sir, we have tried hundreds of times, but unfortunately, we need Nicholas to solve this.
You're a bunch of incompetents. I always end up depending on the same person. I no longer need you or your team. I will find Nicholas. Are you listening to me, Professor? I will find you.
Try your luck. Come, play.
I can't believe you're here. What a place to set up a game stand.
Entertainment is pretty rare around this area. Amusement is always welcomed. Here, keep these chips so you can play for free whenever you want.
How generous. Okay, bye.
Okay, but drop by sometime to try your luck at Hit Those Moles! A game in which even those who lose win!
I'd like to try my luck.
Welcome to Hit Those Moles, where even those who lose win!
How hard can this be?
What a player! You hit all the moles! As a prize, you win part of a board. I don't know what it's for, but it looks important. It must be of some use for you.
Excuse me.
What do you think you're doing?
I'd like to enter the zoo.
It's closed, so turn around and walk away.
Hi.
Hi.
Is admission free?
Only if you come to work. Are you new here?
Yes. I've recently joined Sergio's forces, so I'm learning. Can I go in?
I wasn't told someone was coming over, so I can't let you in.
Do prisoners cause a lot of trouble?
Only when they first arrive. Then they give up and shut up.
I'm here to help the lions. I've been told they're quite noisy.
I can't hear them from here.
My cousin works here and invited me to spend a day at work with him.
If you want to see your cousin, wait for him here outside until he comes out.
I'll carry on with my round.
See ya.
Hi.
Hi.
I'll carry on.
See ya.
I'm coming from Hospital Garahan. I was given this and sent here.
Oh, then you're my replacement.
Right, your replacement. You can take a break now.
Cool. I'm gonna stay here having some mates. I won't bother you.
I'll go in to say hi to the rest of the guys.
Go right in.
Pablo, here you are.
Is it you, Christian? I can't believe it.
I'm here to rescue you.
Great. Do you have the key to open this cage?
No, I don't have it, but I'll get it.
Sure, it couldn't be that easy. Please get me out of here. The stench in this cage is unbearable.
Listen, someone's coming.
The guard? Yes, he's always by the cage watching me. Nobody wants to be responsible for another breakout. There's gossip about the one who escaped in broad daylight.
Who was it?
What are you looking at? Who are you? What are you doing here?
Pablo, follow my lead.
Okay.
My apologies, I was distracted. What were you saying?
You're not up to something, are you?
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a UN representative running an audit.
What? Nobody told me anything. What are you talking about?
This is a surprise inspection, partly to reach Sergio's goals. What can you tell me about your leader?
Sergio is our leader. He defines what we do, how, and why. We act accordingly.
They should have informed you. My role is key to achieve Sergio's objectives.
In that case, let me know if I can help you with anything.
I will. Would you like to add something to my report?
I have nothing to say.
What are you eating?
Mint candy.
Can I have one?
No, they're mine. It's very hard to get candy these days.
Were you instructed on the Mandela rules?
If it's within Sergio's plans, of course.
Then you must know that although they're not legally binding, they were adopted as an international standard for prisoners.
Sure, Sergio always has an ace up his sleeve.
Mandela rules make everything work better, right?
Sure, that's what Sergio always says.
Improving the treatment of prisoners, in line with penitentiary science and best practices, in order to promote decent conditions for prisoners.
Just what I was saying.
I'll carry on with my round.
See ya!
A wooden box. Apparently they use it as an improvised ladder to reach the cage. I don't need that. As I was telling you before the guard interrupted us, I'm here to check compliance on the Nelson Mandela rules.
What? What are you talking about, Christian?
Prisoner.
Oh, right. I get it, Mr. Inspector. The Nelson hold is a very important rule.
Don't talk nonsense. I said Nelson Mandela rules, not Nelson hold. The Mandela rules are a set of principles, which include respect for human dignity, and the irrevocable prohibition of torture, and any inhumane, cruel, or degrading treatment.
You're very smart, Mr. Inspector.
When you entered your cell, were you told the day and time of your release?
Honestly, no, I don't have that information or any indication of it. The guard doesn't answer my questions.
Yes, I know what you mean. Are you okay? Have you been hurt? Do you have any complaints?
Listen, I'm not treated very well. I only have some bruises, but I don't know how long I'll be like this. They tried to interrogate me, but I told them nothing. They told me that next time I was not going to enjoy it.
Right. I'll try to solve this situation right away. If you want, I can tell you more about the origin of the rules.
I'm having a pretty bad time. Any information you can give me will be of help.
The minimum rules for the treatment of prisoners were the result of a long and difficult process which started back in 1926 and were finally approved by the first United Nations Congress on crime prevention and criminal justice in 1955. Bye.
See ya.
Would you like to add something to my report?
I have nothing to say.
I'll carry on with my round.
See ya!
What's that monkey looking for? It's very high. The elephant won't let me. The elephant won't let me. It's the Hit Those Moles Players Leaderboard. The prize for the first place is a giant teddy bear.
Try your luck. Come, play.
I can't believe you're here. How can I win the giant teddy bear?
To win the bear, you have to beat Hit Those Moles 1,000,000 times.
Wow, that's like saying it can't be won.
I don't know. Several guards keep coming to play, and we have a leaderboard to see who goes at the top.
Okay, bye.
Okay, but drop by sometime to try your luck at Hit Those Moles! A game in which even those who lose win!
I'd like to try my luck.
Welcome to Hit Those Moles, where even those who lose win!
How hard can this be?
Very well played! As a prize, you win this excellent rubber mouse.
Just what I needed, a rubber mouse. To entertain the cat I don't have. I don't even have a house, or a girlfriend, or a family, or...
Who's next? Who's next?
Hi.
Hi.
Are the mates good?
Actually, yes. I needed a break.
Bitter or sweet?
I like them sweet, but just have to have them bitter.
How come? Has Sergio banned sugar?
What planet do you live on? We ran out of sugar supplies 3 years ago.
Oh, Well, sugar makes me fat. So as I don't use any, I hadn't realized there was none left. I'll carry on with my round.
See ya.
No. Elephants are said to be afraid of mice. Yes, elephants are quite fearful. Excuse me, would you like some peanuts?
Yes, love 'em! Only that old elephant gets peanuts. The rest don't get any.
Pablo's guard. He's being attacked by a monkey. Shoot, shoot, beast! Are you okay?
Yes, thanks. I don't know where that monkey came from. Without your help, I wouldn't have made it. You saved my life. So, you wanted some mints? Here. You deserve them, as a show of gratitude. Very few help out.
Great, thanks.
I need to change my clothes. I am soaked. Can you cover me for a few minutes?
Sure, we're here to follow the plan. Hello?
Hello.
Any idea how to get you out of here?
Not really. I can do wonders with a computer, but I'm no good for anything else.
Are you okay? Have you been hurt?
Listen, I'm not treated very well. But at least I haven't been tortured yet. They asked me a lot of questions, but I didn't answer any of them. They told me I was not going to enjoy the next interrogation.
I gotta get you out of here ASAP. I gotta come up with something. Bye.
See ya.
I'd like to try my luck.
Welcome to Hit Those Moles, where even those who lose win!
How hard can this be?
You're on a winning streak. You might as well lose sometime.
I'd like to try my luck.
Welcome to Hit Those Moles, where even those who lose win!
How hard can this be?
You're on a winning streak. You might as well lose some.
I'd like to try my luck.
Welcome to Hit Those Moles, where even those who lose win!
How hard can this be?
What a pity! You lost! Cool down! As I said, here even those who lose win! I got a consolation prize. I hope you enjoy this new prize. A wheel! To make a cart or something.
More than a fair seller, you look like a scrap dealer.
Don't be ungrateful!
I'd like to try my luck.
Welcome to Hit Those Moles, where even those who lose win!
How hard can this be?
What a pity! You lost! I don't have any consolation prize left to give you. But you can play again whenever you want. And win the biggest prizes!
Hello? What are you doing here with this hot dog stand?
I'm selling hot dogs. What do you think?
I guess you're gonna have few customers. The city's almost deserted.
There are a few people left, but those people need to eat. Being the only hot dog seller has some benefits. Would you like one?
No, I'm not hungry right now.
Your loss.
How come I didn't see you before?
I ask you the same thing. I've been here with my hot dog stand every Monday for over 10 years and I never saw you. Where did you come from? A wormhole?
No. I don't usually come by on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
How were sales?
Well, I haven't sold much today. It's vacations time and there are few people.
You're nuts. There's nobody ever around.
Well, they order delivery.
Are you a spy?
Spy? For whom?
I don't know. Sergio?
Look, I sell them hot dogs, but that doesn't mean that I spy for them, does it?
That means that you have information about them.
I know quite a lot, but I can't disclose information, because it'd go against the hot dog guy's professional ethics.
That's for psychologists.
Well, in my free time, I also give them psychology services.
Give me a hot dog.
I can't sell you one. They're all booked.
But you offered me one.
I've just received a booking from the Garahan Guards. Sorry.
A booking? Nobody's been here.
They sent me an SMS.
I see you have a lot of sodas. Can you give me one?
I can only sell sodas by the pack.
You run a weird business. I'm your only customer and I can't buy anything.
I've no choice. Otherwise, the margins kill me.
Bye.
See you.
Hello? I'll get the soda pack.
Okay, look for a way to repair the cartwheel, and I'll give you the pack of sodas.
I have money. Would this do?
Money? You mean that paper that was used in the past?
Yeah, that's it.
No thanks. Money is of no use here.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. Bye.
See you. Perfect. Just what I needed. My cart has been broken for a while. Now I'll be able to fix it and move it around. And a deal is a deal. Here's the pack of sodas.
I have a real bomb in my hands. Well, I hope this works. Pablo, step aside because this is gonna blow up.
What's gonna blow up? What are you putting together there?
Move, it's a bomb. Nothing happened. The mints must have been old.
A bomb with candy and soda? Nobody else could rescue me.
Don't complain. At least I tried.
Who's there?
Oh, a guard is coming. I'm gonna hide. We'll talk when he leaves.
What happened here? You, on the bus, what did you try to do?
Me? Nothing. I'm locked up.
Was that an explosion?
No idea. I was so scared I almost got a heart attack. And when I got over it, I saw one of the monkeys running away. Maybe it was a monkey?
Sure, a monkey. Listen, if another prisoner had done this, he'd already be dead. I don't know what's so special about you, but I got orders not to kill you. But you'll be picked up soon. They're gonna make you talk. And you probably won't come back in good shape.
That doesn't sound very encouraging.
You might want to talk to my fists and see what they have to say. Because the order's not to kill you. Some bruises are nothing much.
It's not necessary, I got the message.
Come here! Wait a second. Can you hear that music? It's the hot dog guy! Saved by the hot dog guy. But we'll circle back to this.
Oh my gosh, what a temper. I almost had a stroke.
Is he gone? Excellent. Are you gonna stay there?
You do realize I almost got killed, don't you?
Well, let's not exaggerate. Plus, I told you to run.
I didn't mean your candy bomb, I meant the guard. He was pretty cranky.
The important thing is that you're free.
Free? I might be out of this cage, but how are we gonna get out of the zoo?
I'll figure something out. That music is getting closer.
Yes, the guard that wanted to introduce me to his fists told me it was the hot dog guy.
The hot dog guy?
Who wants a hot dog?
Would you please turn the music down?
Yes, sure, I will turn it off.
You've contacted Carlitos? Oh, this is so good!
Carlitos? The hot dog guy?
Yes, he's one of ours, didn't you know?
Pablo, at last. I've looked for you all over the city.
Carlitos rules!
But wait, if you're one of ours, why did you make me go find a wheel all over the city, knowing that Pablo needed us?
First, I didn't know you were helping Pablo. Second, what's the connection between the soda pack and Pablo's rescue? And third, there was a third.
Well, it's okay. Let's focus on the mission. Can you distract the guards while I rescue Pablo?
Of course, buddy. What do you think I came over for? I'm on my way. Hot dogs, warm hot dogs. Gee, today might be a great day.
Perfect. Let's beat it.
Yes, sir. But first I'll get a hot dog.
I'm glad Pablo was not hurt. And we got back to the lab. I'm gonna make myself comfortable.
You are aware the folding screen covers only one side, right?
Well, you could have looked away.
Christian! You are a true hero! Thanks to your effort and courage, Pablo is with us. And he did not end up like Esteban. It's a shame what happened to him. He was a great guy. But we must focus on our target. It's very important that you give Pablo the information Esteban got, so we can continue his mission.
Great. I'll talk to Pablo and give him everything. Hi, Pablo. How are you?
Now that I'm enjoying my freedom, well, the freedom that Sergio allows, actually. Freedom to be locked up in our den, without going out, without enjoying my dear Buenos Aires.
calm down. We'll work this out eventually. Don't lose hope.
You're right. Between my confinement and Esteban's death, I'm actually shocked. He was a great person, always ready to help.
I didn't get to meet him, but I see he left a mark on everyone who met him.
Yeah, he was a crucial link to deal with many of our hurdles.
He kept a lot of information in his safe. Look, this is his legacy. It might be of use for his death not to be meaningless.
Oh, what did you find? Let me see. No way. This is great! If only I could find a security hole in Sergio's communications center system. We could get it that way and cut their communications.
If you think that could work out, I'm sure you're right. We would even honor Esteban's memory.
Let me analyze this data thoroughly. I can see a light at the end of the road.
Okay, go ahead and let me know. Pablo, sorry to interrupt. Could you find anything in Esteban's information?
I'm on it. I need a little bit more time.
Okay. Are you fine from the zoo escape?
I'm doing okay. The whole situation was rather stressful. I didn't really know what could happen to me. Your excellent rescue plan almost gave me a heart attack.
I'm here for what you may need. You know you can count on me.
Good timing. I'm hungry. Very hungry. The food I was given was not healthy and I had to drop my strict diet. I had mainly water and some fruits and vegetables, but no protein or carbs.
Okay, I'll see if I can get you something to eat. Did you see or hear anything of use?
The guards were very secretive when they were close to the hostages.
Bye.
Try to interrupt me as little as possible. I have trouble focusing after what happened.
Nicholas.
Tell me.
It's a good thing Pablo's with us now.
Yes. Now we can carry on with the operations of our organization. It's very sad for all of us when someone is caught. It was hard when I learned that Esteban was gone. If something had happened to Pablo, I don't know how we could hold it together.
Was the formula I remembered useful?
Good that you ask. While you were busy rescuing Pablo, I was going over the pulse stabilizer formula that you remembered. It's clear that you were the missing piece. This formula is the key to make the machine work.
Does that mean that we can already go back to the past?
Not yet. With the formula we have, I could build a machine to send you to the exact moment when the portal opened in the past. But sending you empty-handed makes no sense. First, we need to know how to counter Sergio's sabotage, so you can stop the portal before it sends us again to this disastrous future.
I like the idea. That way we can reverse things.
But to achieve that, we need both your original designs and the parts of the stabilizer that was sabotaged.
Wait a second. At the zoo, I won a board, and I don't know what it's for.
Christian, you're always a step ahead. It's a stabilizer part. There are 5 in all, so you need to find the other 4. You keep them for now. Let me know when you have all the 5 parts. I'm sure that we can send you to the past with a device that will prevent the disaster caused by my creation.
Does that mean that not all of us are going back to the past?
I'm afraid not. Only you have to go back. You have to reverse history. Pablo, Victoria, and I are going to stay behind. We've been living here for a long time, and we don't know anything else. I have to rebuild this city I ruined. But I will be happy knowing that in another plane of existence, the world carried on as it should have.
Your braveness is inspiring, Professor, but where do we start?
Start looking for the original designs of the pulse stabilizer. Because though you may have all the parts, if we don't have the design, we can't spot what changed in the circuits when it was sabotaged.
I'd like everything to go back as it was before.
I want the same. But don't worry, with the formula you remembered, and my plan to rebuild the sabotage stabilizer, I'm positive that you can go back to restore the temporal line. It's important that you find all the parts of the stabilizer and the original designs of your stabilizer.
What do we need the stabilizer for?
The stabilizer was sabotaged by Sergio. If we can rebuild it and analyze it with the formula you remembered, and the original designs, we can modify it to counter the sabotage and stabilize the machine in the past.
Could Victoria help me to look for the stabilizer parts?
Victoria is in a very important mission for the Resistance.
But every time I go into the lab, I see her leaning against the column.
Victoria is in a very important mission for the Resistance.
Do you have something to eat? Pablo didn't take a bite while he was trapped.
I get it, but the day's rations have already been given out. He'll have to hold it till tomorrow.
Where can I find the original designs of the stabilizer?
I don't know what to tell you about that, Christian. It was something you designed, and for some reason, you didn't want to leave it in the lab.
I've already found some parts to the stabilizer.
Great, Christian. There are 5 parts in all. The missing parts must be somewhere.
I'm on it. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Hello?
What's up?
Do you have something to eat? Pablo didn't take a bite while he was trapped.
Here, this chip will be useful.
Is it edible?
Christian, I'm not in the mood for jokes.
I can't believe Sergio is that strong, and that he's stayed in power for so long.
Sergio's intel network always allowed him to be way ahead. Even of the attempts of the Argentine army to restore control. Nicholas tried many times to partner with them to get Sergio, but he was always 10 steps ahead. Nicholas realized that his strength laid on the control of the communications center.
Got it. Taking the communications center is the biggest blow we can give him. Where can I find the original designs of the stabilizer?
I don't know what to say, Christian. When you were working on that, I was a little girl. As I told you before, I have some memories, but none that could help you in your search.
That's a shame. I don't even know where to begin.
You'll come up with something.
What will happen to me if I go back to the past?
You gotta go back to the past and prevent this. So you will create a new temporal line in which all that destruction never existed.
What will happen with you guys if my temporal line is reset?
According to Nicola's research, nothing. Both temporal lines will coexist.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
No.
No.
Hello?
Hi, I wanted to tell you that I already freed the access to the upper floor.
Thanks. I've wanted to go up since the previous chapter.
You're welcome.
It's empty. It's a college bulletin board. Evidently, it's not been touched since the incident 20 years ago. You need some kind of chip. An alfajor? I'd rather have some barbecue. They're blank papers, nothing useful. They're blank papers, nothing useful. I don't think I'm gonna find something of use in these filing cabinets. I don't have time to read books right now. Could be useful for something. There's a lot of stationery stuff. Chalk, erasers. I don't think any of that'll be of use. I don't think I'm gonna find... I'm not thirsty. The blinds are about to fall off. I'd better not touch it. No. I don't know if this matches your strict diet, but, would you like an alfajor?
Yes! That's just what the doctor recommended. This will satisfy my caloric needs, both in terms of carbs and sugars.
I never thought such a strict diet might include alfajores.
Of course it does, how wouldn't it? They're delicious. And after what I went through with the zoo, the pleasure of chocolate, the caramel, the sugary, spongy dough.
You even made me hungry.
You checked it's not one of those alfajores with laxatives, right? While I was in the cage, the guards wouldn't stop talking about that.
No, eat on. You can eat it up. They're from the vending machine upstairs. Victoria gave me a chip to work it.
Thanks, I owe you one.
You owe me nothing. We're a team. Though I may need your help sometime. You're one of the few I can count on. Pablo, sorry to interrupt. I have to look for the original designs of the pulse stabilizer.
And I have to find a way to disable Sergio in the tech area. A real challenge. Thanks for your concern.
Did you see or hear anything of use?
The guards were very secretive when they were close to the hostages.
Could you find anything in Esteban's information?
I'm on it. I need a little bit more time.
Okay. Bye.
Try to interrupt me as little as possible. I have trouble focusing after what happened.
So, you were the famous Christian.
I guess he's raving again. Last time I saw him, he was not very coherent.
I pretended very well, didn't I? I was never crazy. I just didn't know if you could be trusted. I said you're famous because the professor has been waiting for you forever. Your arrival became our last great hope.
Then, if you know the professor, are you part of the resistance?
One of the few left.
You did fool me.
I've always liked acting.
So, you are also part of the resistance?
That's correct. My job is to mislead people who get to the university with no invitation. In your case, Nicholas had already told me you might arrive, but I had to make sure you were no imposter. I just gave you some clues for you to find the way. I was sure that if you were the real Christian, you'd figure it out. Fortunately, I was not wrong.
How long have you been in university maintenance?
That was many years ago. You might not remember me, because I was much younger when you attended college. But I was already in maintenance the day of the incident. The day everything changed.
Amazing. And how come you're still here?
At the beginning, I was much like everyone else, trying to survive. But one day I learned about a mysterious scientist who was putting together a resistance against Sergio. I didn't think twice and contacted him to be a part of it. When I learned it was Nicholas, I could hardly believe it. 10 years had gone by and he looked just the same. He told us everything about the sabotage to his machine. He was always very transparent with us.
I have to look for the original designs of the pulse stabilizer. And I have no idea where I put them.
Designs?
Yes, the original designs of the pulse stabilizer. For the machine that triggered all this disaster.
Looks like that stabilizer... it didn't stabilize much.
Sergio sabotaged it, and yes, in the end it didn't stabilize the machine. I think he didn't know what he was doing. And the rest is history. And now I need them so I can reverse what we're going through now.
I'd love to help you, but I have no idea. Have you tried your home?
My home?
Sure. If you designed it, you might have left something at home.
You're right, but I've lost my memory, and I don't remember where I lived.
You attended this college, right? Maybe if you look in your personal file in the college records, you might get lucky and find the address. They're in the teacher's lounge.
That's a great idea. You're a genius. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
We'll talk later.
See ya.
I don't want to go down that way again. These filing cabinets contain the information of thousands of college students. I need to find the way to know where my file is. If I check them one by one, I'll be here till the end of time. Pablo, sorry to interrupt. I need to find my college student file.
I'm focused on going over all this code to find Sergio's weak point. You know I don't like being interrupted.
I don't like to make a point of this, but I have just given you an alfajor, and so you owe me a favor.
Of course I remember. I was really hungry. That was the only healthy bite I'd grabbed in a very long time. And it's not that I don't want to help you. It's just I've got a lot of work, and it doesn't seem very important to me, but I guess I can be distracted from my work for a second. You deserve that. What do you need?
To find my college student file. I know where they're kept, but I can't go over thousands of files.
And can't you just use your ID number?
ID number?
College student number.
I don't know my college ID number.
Okay, let's start there then. Look, when we put together our hideout here in the university, we made a database with all the information we found. We thought it may come in handy. And it was. Several times. Let's see. Christian. Here it is. Your ID number is 27170.
27170. Great.
Okay, we're even, right? You're not going to interrupt me again.
Bye.
Try to interrupt me as little as possible. I have trouble focusing after what happened.
Let's see what I find in these filing cabinets. I can't believe it. This is my student file. All my data's here. Even my home address. I hope it's still standing. I got to the address on my student card. Let's see what I find inside. It's a mess. I don't think I'll find anything useful, since I'm already here. Which of these is my door? Right, the first one. My window had a street view. Some more good news. It must be my lucky day. Had to be. It's locked. Nothing's easy. Maybe in another life I made riddles all the time. And this is karma. Let's see what's over here. That's a case, and it has what looks like a picklock piece. It might be useful. I'm gonna keep it. Let's see what's over here. Another picklock piece. Could I use it to unlock my apartment? Let's see what's over here. I found another piece to make a picklock. What's the use of a torn box? Let's see what's over here. I found another piece to make a picklock. Let's see what I can do with this. I think that combining the pieces together, I can put together a key. Cakewalk. It opened. Well done. Let's see what's over here. I found another piece to make a picklock. Let's see what's over here. I found another piece to make a picklock. Let's see what's over here. I found another piece to make a picklock. Let's see what I can do with this. I can't remove this piece. I should remove the one on top first. If only it was the door I want to open. I just gotta keep trying. One of the stabilizer parts. It's empty. There's nothing to look for in there. Let's see what's over here. I found another piece to make a pick lock. It's empty. There's nothing to look for in there. It's empty. There's nothing to... Let's see what's over here. I found another piece to make a pick lock. Let's see what's over here. I found another piece to make a pick lock. Let's see what I can do with this. It opened. Excellent. What happened here? Not even my house is safe? They rummaged through every visible spot, though the MO, the investigative expertise and precision. Was it the paramilitary groups? Nicolas told me Sergio didn't have my designs. Am I at a dead end? I'd rather believe I was smart enough to hide them. Whoever came over saved me part of the work. I should thank them. And this photo? There's a girl. It's quite a fraternal situation. Do I have a sister? A distant cousin? A college classmate? Maybe a neighbor? What's happening to me? How could I forget her? It's Florencia, my girlfriend. Where can she be after all that happened? Why wasn't I told anything? She was a part of my daily life. I gotta find her. That might be fundamental. This box is empty. I'm looking for the stabilizer parts to travel through time and reverse this reality. I can't waste time collecting garbage. It's a cardboard box, another one. Hey, you snoop!
Hi, I'm not snooping. I'm hungry. I saw some movement and I imagine there could be some food. Is there any?
I thought you were a spy or something.
Sure. Me? A spy?
I was told I could find something here. The building has been abandoned for a long time and there's nothing inside. All the apartments were looted. I guess it was the paramilitary forces.
Pity. I thought I'd be lucky today. Do you have anything to eat?
Nothing. I'm sorry.
That's the way we are. Each trying to survive. Thanks for treating me kindly. And trusting me. You don't get that a lot anymore.
I belong to another time. There are a few left like me, you can be sure. I wish you the best of luck in your search. Hope we meet again in better conditions.
Me too.
Poor kid. Roaming the streets alone, looking for food from the sounds in the houses. I accused him of being a spy, with no food to give him. It's all Sergio's fault. Look, I found this photo at home.
Are these you and your girlfriend?
Yes. Do you know something about her?
Nope. Nicholas has always talked about you, but never about your private life.
Nicholas, look, I found this photo at home. Do you know anything about her? I remember you mentioned her when you told me your story. Her name's Florencia, right?
Christian, no, the Florencia girl that worked with us was someone else. And it was for a short time. I lost track of the girl in that photo.
That's a shame. I thought they were the same person. The classic planetarium of Buenos Aires is wonderful. Surrounded by parks, lakes, and a rose garden. Few places are that beautiful. Florencia. Nicolas had already mentioned her, but he changed the subject. Dubious. That's me, smiling. Yeah, she made me happy. Where can she be now after 20 years? The Passepartout has a relief. Maybe a flaw or something hidden? With a screwdriver and a lot of care, I'm gonna discover some more. Wow! I knew there could be something, but I never figured as much. Some kind of disc made of crystal. I can't think of any use for it. Well, either I or someone with access to my place must have put it here. I just can't remember. Whenever will I get 100% of my memory back? If I hid it, it must be important. Maybe I hid useless stuff for fun. Maybe I was playing treasure hunt with Florencia. Well, Nicholas will tell me whether it's useful. These might be the original designs of the stabilizer. I had to rip the Passepartout open. I hope not to forget and fix it. If Florencia saw our picture like this, she wouldn't like it one bit. Nicholas.
Tell me.
I found this crystal disc in my old house. I'm sure it must have something important.
Excellent. This crystal disc was just coming out. When we were developing the machine and you like using cutting-edge tech. Let me see the contents. Let's see.
What? What's on the disc?
No, I just got the latest joke on an email chain I'm subscribed to.
And the disc?
Yes, in a minute. These youngsters always in a hurry. Oh, wonderful, Christian. Right, the disc has all the original designs of your ball stabilizer. You must have hidden it because you suspected of... You should subscribe to this joke email chan. They're really good.
Suspect? Suspect who?
Suspect? I don't know what you're talking about. This is a huge step. Now we need to get all the parts of the stabilizer. I suppose you haven't forgotten that mission.
Of course not. I'll see what I can do. Look, I found this photo at home. Do you know anything about her?
I don't know what to say, Christian. That photo could possibly be older than me.
Hey, a little respect here.
Sorry, I didn't mean to sound insensitive. Nicholas might know.
Nicholas, look, I found this photo at home. Do you know anything about her? I remember you mentioned her when you told me your story. Her name's Florencia, right?
Christian, no, the Florencia girl that worked with us was someone else. And it was for a short time. I lost track of the girl in that photo.
That's a shame. I thought they were the same person. Look, I found this photo at home. Do you know anything about her?
I wouldn't know what to say. That photo is more than 20 years old.
Okay. Pablo, sorry to interrupt. Could you find anything in Esteban's information?
Yes! Our suspicions are confirmed. The documents contain the necessary information to understand how Sergio's sophisticated communication system works. It was not easy to break the encryption, but with patience I ended up doing it. I took some time and I developed a virus to hack the communications center. Once installed, communications will be down.
Will hacking the communications center impact on Sergio much?
The intelligence system is his fundamental link. He doesn't miss a thing, and that's what keeps him in power. With great power comes great responsibility. That's his Achilles heel.
But didn't you control his communications? They never discovered me when I toured the city and contacted you.
I could mask some direct communications, but not more than that. This virus will attack them from the root. They won't communicate even within the building. All of Sergio's military infrastructure will be completely blind.
Excellent. I like that.
There's only a small, almost insignificant problem. The virus needs access to absolutely all critical systems, so it must be installed accessing the main server. According to our spies, that server is in the communication center.
No problem. Victoria has experience.
With your cleverness and shrewdness, you have to find a way in.
Me? That might be a job for Victoria, or...
Here, keep this flash memory.
I'll give it to Victoria. She's more than qualified for...
Plug it into the communication center terminal and install it so I can access it from anywhere. I'll add the communication center location to your GPS.
Sorry, but couldn't Victoria deal with this? Any clarification about the virus you gave me?
Once installed, it will look for all the sectors of the code where any communication protocol was used, and it will install a Trojan, intercepting every message sent or received. I'm pretty proud of the results. I hope you use it responsibly. And don't use it, for example, with a girlfriend you're jealous of or anything like that. It's really not meant for that. Install it in the server I told you, and make sure of the following. First, the workstation is plugged in. You'd be pretty surprised by the amount of times I've been asked for help with equipment that was unplugged. Second, that you connect the flash memory. And third, execute the virus at the terminal.
Fine. There was no need for so much explanation. I got the idea. I just thought Victoria...
You're the only person I can think of for this task.
Maybe someone else could do it, while I solve some other things.
No, don't make me talk to Victoria. She really scares me. Get the ball rolling, we're so close to the end.
Bye.
Try to interrupt me as little as possible. I have trouble focusing after what happened.
Sir, We have checked the place again, as you asked. Nicholas is not hiding here. This is not the secret base of the Resistance.
You gotta find some clue here. This is the place where the nerd was found. Nicholas must be close. Check everything again.
We have checked everything. Several times. And found nothing.
I'm sure you didn't check enough. First, one escapes from the hospital. Then another one escapes from the zoo cages. I wouldn't be surprised if finding clues escapes you, too. You are all good for nothing. For example, have you checked over there?
Of course. Sir, I can't understand why we are still so worried about Nicholas. We have been reducing his influence for ages, and he clearly has just a small team left that can't harm you.
You don't get it. I need him. Period. But I haven't used up all my resources yet. It's time to contact my secret agents.
Guess I could use this for something. I'm not gonna lay a finger there. It fits perfectly. There's no door on this side. Maybe around the corner? Excuse me, guard.
This is a restricted area. Nobody can get through without an authorized card.
Sergio ordered an exhaustive checkup of the servers.
Really? Then go ask him to give you a formal authorization. I can't grant access to anyone who is not registered.
I need to get in. I'm dealing with a national security issue.
My worry is not national security, but to watch over this door. Get it? Access is forbidden without the corresponding authorization.
How about an incentive?
I don't know what incentive means. But if you're trying to bribe me, get this clear. I may be called a murderer, a mobster, a mercenary, and many other things, but never corrupt.
Okay, see you.
Don't come back without a card. Next time I won't be so lenient.
Got it. You don't have to use firearms. Before going on, I'll get out of these clothes. I don't like to wear this. Pablo, sorry to interrupt. I can't access the communication center without an ID card.
It was clear it wouldn't be that easy. I should have seen this coming.
I was also surprised with all the explanation you gave me.
Get your act together, please. This is not a problem with no solution. Esteban gave us a lot of information, among which there are strategies to reprogram access cards. I can reprogram one, but before I will need some help to get some components I don't currently have.
Maybe Victoria has them, or can get them more easily, right?
Victoria again? Do you want her to do everything? Then I need a reprogrammable magnetic card, and a magnetic reader-writer compatible with that card. My intention is to reprogram the card to pretend that you have access to the communication center.
Basically, you're asking me to look, without any help, for something I've never seen in a city in ruins which I don't fully remember, chased by a paramilitary organization.
It's not necessary to put it that way. We're all in the same spot here, and this is a constant challenge, okay? I can think of a few places where you can look. I'll load some addresses on your GPS for you to check.
Well, we're getting close to something viable.
Come on, we're running out of time. Come back as soon as you get it. I hope you find it.
Where can I get a magnetic card?
In the golden age of Buenos Aires, I read you could get it in some online store. It was wonderful. Sadly, we don't really have access to that now, so you're going to have to find it touring the places on your GPS.
Where can I get a magnetic reader?
I don't know where to get one. If I knew, I would have told you by now. Use your imagination. Your imagination is pretty good.
Bye.
Try to interrupt me as little as possible. I have trouble focusing after what happened.
I know better than getting in homeless's tents. Maybe if I talk to him, he'll ask me in. I stayed at camp in Plaza de Mayo, right?
It may be good, if you know where to look at.
Aren't you afraid of being surrounded by tanks?
Fear leads to suffering. I have a deeper commitment, a more disciplined mind. If you want, I can share the teachings that brought me here.
Why did you decide to camp here?
So I'm close to the bastards who snatched my dreams. We must take their power. Bastards! Can you hear me?
Quit it, you're gonna get us killed.
They won't kill anyone, those cowards.
What did they do to you?
I was locked up in one of their cells for years for no reason. Thanks to a lot of meditation, I managed to increase my spiritual power until I managed to break free, controlling weak minds at will.
Can you control the guards?
Right. With just a movement of my hand and a specific command, I can get them to do whatever I want.
Awesome. Could you ever see Sergio up close?
Several times. He asks about the status of security. He does that personally. He considers himself out of danger.
Is there any weird rattle at the Casa Rosada?
No. Though there's a woman living with Sergio. I've wondered for ages what she sees in that rat. I've seen her lately coming out onto the balcony at night and sigh, gazing at the horizon.
So you can control the guards?
Right.
Could you make them dance?
I do it all the time. But after a while, it stops being funny.
Why don't you use your powers to join the Resistance?
The Resistance? I am the only Resistance.
Could you get me one of their magnetic cards?
What do you want that for?
I needed to access one of their facilities. I'm part of the Resistance against Sergio.
I am the Resistance. I got a suggestion. Get me a large piece of fabric and a bucket of brown paint.
What do you need that stuff for?
You'll see. You just get me that, and I'll get you a card.
I'll do my best. Thanks. Let's change the subject.
Yeah.
Okay, see.
Bye.
Is this bedsheet okay?
Yes, it's perfect. Thanks a lot. I'm still missing a bucket of brown paint, and I'll give you the magnetic card you asked for.
I can't use those things together. I can't use those things together. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that'll be of any use. All right, I'm going. I guess I can't go in that way. No, I don't like to steal. Evidently, this person makes a living out of this. Behind the mate, there's one of the parts of the stabilizer. It's not good to steal, but the seller will understand. It's necessary to prevent Sergio from sabotaging the machine in the past. These mates look cold, and the yerba looks old. Better not. They'll feel like the alfajor with laxatives. These mates look better not.
What are you doing? I don't need that paint anymore, but I have to give it back later.
Oh, sorry, I was just looking. Hello, can I ask you a few questions?
Come on, I need a break. I could use a chat.
What are you painting?
Don't you know this guy?
Of course I know him. It's Sergio.
Right. I'm sentenced to painting him over and over.
You don't look very happy with your job.
Painting this is the last thing I want in life, but I have no choice.
There's always a choice. You could join the resistance.
No. I need to finish these portraits. Sergio has my wife prisoner. He's keeping her to extort me, so I keep painting his stupid propaganda portraits.
He's really sick.
Yes, I should carry on and finish this today.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
It's a brown paint bucket. Just what the homeless asked for. I'm gonna exchange it for this other bucket.
What are you doing? I don't need that paint anymore, but I have to give it back later.
Oh, sorry, I was just looking. I gotta find a way to distract him so I can exchange the buckets. It's a wooden door. I don't think the painter will let me. He must need it to paint. I don't see what for. I'd have to break it. That would be a shame. Actually, no. That person is very interested in removing the dust from that sheet. I mean, she's shaking it hard again and again. Looks like some kind of trophy. The tango guys must have won it in some competition. I don't think the tango guys will let me take their trophy. Hi, tango guys.
Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi, son. Here we are, singing a tango to hold back the tears. Because loneliness is hard. And what rhymes with tears?
Don't ask me. You know I'm not good at rhymes.
How about fear?
That doesn't make any sense.
Near?
Of course it does. Singing a tango to hold back the tears. Because loneliness is near and fills people with fear.
Sounds good.
That did rhyme.
You got talent.
He's good at rhymes. He can surely give you a hand with that song you forgot.
Right. Today I woke up and remembered a well-known melody. I got the bandoneon, and I wanted to play it and sing it after such a long time. And then I realized that I had forgotten part of the lyrics.
He's old. His memory is faulty.
Oh, that's too bad.
Old age, son.
And suffering. This place used to be full of tourists.
And back then, I would sing it every day. Now there's nobody to sing for.
How's the song you forgot?
The song goes like, for only ahead, all the follies. Her lips when she's kissing, the sadness dismissing, their sourness make jolly, for only ahead. There. The rest has vanished into thin air.
I'll see what I can do. At last, something from my dear Buenos Aires. Do you make a show every now and then? Do you dance?
Now we were taking a break of so many twists and turns.
My knees hurt.
But we do dance every now and then.
What about you? Have you ever danced tango?
I guess I did once. Fact is, I lost my memory. But I think I'm remembering something. I did dance. Right here. With her. With Florencia. I keep remembering things about her. I'm remembering something else. In Puerto Madero. On one of those benches next to the river. I should go there. I might remember something important. Sorry, I've just remembered someone very dear to me.
Yes, we realized.
It shows that this Florencia girl left a mark. in your life.
We teach here. You're welcome to drop by.
Have you been doing this for long?
Yeah, since tango is tango, son.
That trophy on the floor, where did you win it?
It's a trophy we made to award the Luthier of the Year.
We have a lot of free time, you see.
It's not free time. I've already told you it's marketing.
Marketing doesn't put food on the table, darling.
Well, going back to our subject. Are you interested in taking part in the challenge?
I don't know what I have to do.
You have to bring us an instrument made by yourself, and you compete with me to see who is the best luthier.
Isn't it odd that an organizer participates?
We don't have any more participants.
Good point.
You can score us, and that's it.
Come on.
Wow, sounds interesting. I'll see what I can come up with.
Excellent. When you build an instrument, bring it.
How was the competition for the Luthier of the Year?
You have to build an instrument and bring it to compete against mine. The best instrument wins the trophy.
Oh, okay. Can you make a living singing?
It's hard.
Particularly in these times.
Such is art. We'll succeed at some point.
I'd like to learn how to sing tango someday.
We teach classes here, not only dancing, but also singing.
Besides, we would like to expand the group, so someone can sing while we dance.
And the music?
We have it on a flash memory.
Okay, I'll think it over. If I decide to take classes, I'll let you know. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Bye.
To be able to take it, I need to win the Luthier Challenge. A destroyed guitar. It'll be useful for something. This is useless. Hi, Tango guys.
Hi.
I found this broken guitar.
But the guitar is broken all over. You have to bring me an instrument that can be used, son.
Oh, okay. That statue did not harm anyone. They had no right to break it. This place used to be full of tourists and music. Now it's deserted. How sad. A letter. Who's it addressed to? Excellent. It's another part of the stabilizer. But who left it there? In this kind of sanctuary? This looks like some kind of sanctuary. Is it for some saint? It's the river. The water looks pretty muddy. This bench, this view of Puerto Madero. I think I'm remembering something. How could I forget that woman altogether? It's the famous Puente de la Mujer in Puerto Madero. It's one of the few things that are not completely destroyed, though the centerpiece is gone and you can't cross. It's a sanctuary from Florencia to me. It seems that she thought that I died in the incident 20 years ago. But the funny part is that she asks for forgiveness for something unforgivable she did. And if she were to blame for all that happened, this is getting more bizarre by the minute. It might be a good idea. I have an idea. If I get this and this together, and that, and... Awesome! I might as well build instruments for les luthiers. Hi, Tango guys.
Hi.
I have my instrument ready.
Great. What a good instrument, son.
He clearly kicked you in the butt.
Well, some respect.
Really? Do you like it?
It's spotless.
You don't even need to see his. No doubt you deserve the prize.
Oh, thanks a lot. If I do it, I might break it. And I don't want to hurt the feelings of these nice people. Oops, I broke it by mistake. But one of the parts of the stabilizer came off. Now, the rest is no good. Hello? Do you know anything about tango?
I heard something, but a long time ago. Not even in Caminito can you hear them so much anymore.
The thing is, I have this verse, but I don't know how it goes on. It goes like, for only ahead, all the follies, her lips when she's kissing, the sadness dismissing, the sourness make jolly, for only ahead.
I only remember part of it. It went something like, resuming the last verse, the sourness make jolly, for only ahead. If she forgets me, I can't sing or remember more than that.
Great, that's very useful. Bye.
See you.
Hello. Can I ask you a few questions?
Come on. I need a break. I could use a chat.
Do you know anything about tango?
I don't listen to tango. My wife does, but Sergio has her prisoner. He promised to set her free if I keep painting these stupid propaganda portraits. The only thing I have left from Helena is an old photo from our youth.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Look, this is Florencia. She was my girlfriend. I don't know where she is. And if I see her nowadays, I don't think I'll recognize her.
Sergio ruined everybody's lives. How sad. I'm not the only one suffering then. I miss Helena so much. I gotta get her back no matter what. She was always happy. A fan of tango and plants.
You will get her back.
You had asked me about a tango? I'm remembering some verses she used to sing. Then tell me about it, to see if I can remember how it goes on.
Hello. Can I ask you a few questions?
Come on. I need a break. I could use a chat.
I still need help with tango.
I think I remembered something. My wife loves it, and she used to sing all the time.
I have this verse, but I don't know how it goes on. It goes like this. For only ahead, all the follies. Her lips when she's kissing, the sadness dismissing, the sourness make jolly, for only ahead. If she forgets me, she...
Yes, I remember something. If she forgets me, doesn't matter to get lost. That's it. But that's as far as I got.
Thank you very much. It's something.
Thank you. That tango brings back good memories from Helena.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I stayed at camp in Plaza de Mayo, right?
It may be good, if you know where to look at.
Do you know anything about tango?
Tango includes many things. Dance, music, lyrics. Why did you ask?
I want to remember a tango, but I just can't. I've completed one more verse. This might help you remember. It goes like this. For only ahead, all the follies. Her lips when she's kissing, the sadness dismissing, the sourness make jolly, for only ahead. If she forgets me, doesn't matter to get lost.
Let's see. What should it rhyme with?
And jolly?
Could be something with life, right?
For instance, 1,000 times life.
Guess you hit the nail. I'm positive that's the way it goes on.
Good. There's only one more part left to complete it. Okay, see you.
Bye.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you know something about tango?
Sure, the Tango 01. It's the presidential plane. Though I don't think he uses the plane anymore. He must use more advanced means of transport.
No, I meant tango as music.
No. No idea.
We'll talk later.
See ya!
Nicholas.
Tell me.
I found all the stabilizer parts.
Great! I hadn't received such good news in a long time. With this, I can start working on how to counter the sabotage that Sergio implemented on the stabilizer. Together with the original designs of the stabilizer you've already given me, we have all we need. This is gonna take long. You'd better focus with Pablo on the mission to access the communication center, and so save the present as well.
Do you know anything about tango?
Of course. When I was young, I used to ace dancing in the gazebo of Barrancas de Belgrano.
I didn't know you had those skills, Professor. I have this tango stanza, but I don't know how it goes on. Can you help me? It goes like this. For only ahead, all the follies. Her lips when she's kissing, the sadness dismissing, the sourness make jolly, for only ahead. If she forgets me, doesn't matter to get lost. 1,000 times life,
What is there to live for? Chun Chun? Hey, I guess you got the song from my subconscious.
Excellent. Thank you. Now it's complete.
Good for you, but try to focus. Remember, you have a very important mission.
Yes, of course, Professor. I have it in mind. I guess now I have all of the song. I should go back to the tango guys. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Hi, tango guys.
Hi.
I think I already have the song.
Really? Let's see how it was.
It's something like this. For only ahead, all the follies. Her lips when she's kissing, the sadness dismissing, the sourness make jolly, for only ahead.
That's the part I know.
Don't interrupt him. Let him go on.
If she forgets me, doesn't matter to get lost. 1,000 times life, what is there to live for?
Right. Great, son.
I'm glad.
Here's this music player. It has tangos.
And Argentine rock.
Yes, so you can continue to get inspiration for your lyrics.
Thank you very much. Keep it up.
Of course. The show must go on.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Don't you get bored of drawing the same thing over and over?
If I could, I'd be graffitiing against him. But until I get Helena back, I'm gonna have to keep painting this bastard.
I have this music player. You might like it.
Hmm?
It has Papo's songs.
Papo! I haven't listened to him for ages. He's my idol. Thank you so much.
It's a brown paint bucket. Just what the homeless asked for. I'm gonna exchange it for this other bucket. Hope he doesn't realize that this bucket's empty. Is this bucket of paint okay?
Yes, it's perfect. Thanks a lot.
I've already given you the sheet and the bucket of paint.
Right. Here's the card you asked for.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Whenever you need my help, do contact me.
And how can I contact you?
We can have a signal. Say out loud, "Oh, and now who will be able to protect me?" And I'll be there to give you a hand.
Thanks a lot. I'll keep that in mind. Let's see if I can remove the magnetic reader. Excellent. I have the magnetic reader Pablo asked me for. Here's the magnetic reader.
Great, I knew you could work it out. All we need now is the magnetic card.
Here's the magnetic card.
Perfect. Thank you. I already have everything I needed. Good job. Looks like your day's been productive. This is gonna take some time. I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Nicholas.
Tell me.
How's the research on the pulse stabilizer?
This is gonna take long. With Pablo in the mission to save the present, soon we'll be able to go back to the past. Back to the past. That'll make a good movie title, huh?
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Pablo, sorry to interrupt. Do you have the reprogrammed ID card ready?
Yes, I just finished. Here it is. Now, the idea with this is to use it to fool the guards and infiltrate with no problem.
Excellent.
Alright, this is great. I got the Saturday night pep. When that virus is installed, I'll have complete control of their communication channels.
You know you can count on me. Everything will be all right.
Hold it! No civilians are allowed in this area. Turn around and leave.
Please, large weapons scare me. It fits perfectly. Excuse me, guard.
This is a restricted area. Nobody can get through without an authorized card. Trying to access the communications center again? I'm gonna have to report this situation.
Hold it! Do you know who I am?
A low-level cadet?
Look at my ID card.
Do I have to? Let me try. Oh, my... I'm sorry, Super Major Gutierrez. We're not used to such high-rank visitors.
I understand. You were doing your job. Now, step aside and let me in. I've got some work to do. I expect this won't happen again.
Sir, I've been informed that someone wants to talk to you in person. He claims he has something very important to tell you. Shall I show him in?
Go ahead. I need someone to give me some good news.
Yes, sir. Come in.
Hello, sir.
But is this one of the secret agents you mentioned?
You shut up. Spill it out, boy. I don't have much time.
I have something very important to tell you. I was doing my job at the zoo, and I could see how a prisoner was rescued.
I know the story. If you have nothing else to add.
Hold it! I went after them. I guess I know where they're hiding.
Yes? Where? Tell me.
In that engineering school, sir.
In the School of Engineering. I should have suspected that. Finally, some good news. In the end, these homeless are more useful than you guys. And you're supposed to be trained. Go outside and tell the guard at the door that I said he should give you the prize for the information.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Soldier, if this homeless happens to show again, lock him up. Send a team to the School of Engineering. They must wait patiently for a good chance to catch them all. I need them alive.
Yes, sir.
Nicholas, you're mine. You're mine again.
Hey, stop there. Who are you? I was not told we were having visitors.
Oh, don't you recognize me? I'm Super Major Gutierrez. Do you think I need an appointment to come here?
Oh, sorry, sir. You know this area is very sensitive.
Don't worry, I won't bother you. Carry on. Excuse me, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure, how can I help you?
Do you like your job?
Of course. I admire Sergio. It's an honor to work for him.
What are these servers for?
Super Major, these servers keep Sergio's soldiers communicated. It's key that they're supervised 24/7.
I promise not to touch anything. Okay, bye.
Yes, sir.
That door leads to the server's room. I can't see any way to open it manually. It's clear it can only be controlled through a terminal.
Super Major, excuse me, but what are you doing with the servers? It is critical equipment to sustain Sergio's government.
Don't worry, everything's under control. Nothing can go wrong.
Sure. I guess there are more buttons to press in the other room. Would you like to check them out, Super Major?
That sounds interesting. I'll take a look. I promise not to screw things up. These servers were not made to be used in a direct way. The interface is in the mainframe in the other room.
At last, I managed to solve the problem with the servers.
This alfajor looks familiar.
Super Major, be careful. A group of soldiers appears to be making the joke of the alfajor with laxatives. Everybody ends up in the toilet. I've been warned, and the guard must have left that one. But I won't fall for it.
These guards don't know what to do to have fun. Thanks for the warning. It's a key. Looks like one of those old keys to block computers.
Please don't touch that key. It's an administrator master key. It's used to block and unblock certain accesses at the center. If we lose it, we're gonna get in trouble.
Do you think I didn't know what that key was? I'm the super major. I know everything that's necessary to know.
Of course, I didn't mean to offend you, sir. Super Major.
Sorry, it won't happen again. I guess one bite will be enough. I hope it won't make me sick.
Done. I've solved the server issue. But what did you do? Did you eat that?
This was the alfajor with laxatives, right? Oh, I guess it's kicking in already. I feel a snake in my bowels.
Super Major, you'd better run for the toilet. It's down the hall to your right. Take the master key that's hanging from the wall and put it back when you're done.
I think I can hold it for now, but I'll take the key so I can have it close.
Okay, but don't lose it. It opens all the doors here.
Okay.
Super Major, unconfiguring the servers again?
Sorry, it won't happen again. It fit perfectly. It was the right key. Excellent. The key turned correctly. The question now is, what is it good for? Done. A red light came on. Something must have gotten stuck.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Super Major, I can't open the door from the inside. Just by chance, did you press the red button on the mainframe?
I guess I did. I'll unblock it right away.
Please, hurry. I'm freezing in this room.
I hope the virus works. Done. I've already done my part. Now it's up to Pablo to finish the job.
Gosh, it's really cold in that place. Please, don't touch anything else. I want to finish my day in peace. With all due respect, Super Major,
Before going on, I'll get out of these clothes. I don't like to wear this. What happened here? Where is everybody? The prototype of the machine Nicholas was working on. It's gone. I can't believe it. Could they have been caught?
Welcome to my home, Christian. I thought we'd never meet again.
Sergio, where am I?
In my presidential palace. In my Casa Rosada.
You've lost your mind. I don't know what you're up to, but you'll never succeed.
I wouldn't be that sure. I got a genius working, giving the finishing touch.
What have you done with Nicholas?
In this moment, he's willingly collaborating with my cause. I had to become a little more persuasive.
If you laid one finger on him...
He's unharmed. Don't worry. If it weren't for him and your comeback, my plan would never have come true.
What plan?
The same portal that brought you here will open the one I am prepping. The stabilizer you helped him to build is proving very useful. Argentina will fall under my power. Then the whole world will follow. Nobody will resist.
I won't allow that, even if it takes my last breath.
It doesn't matter. It's too late. Thank you for the services rendered.
They took all my things. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of here. And what is this? It's like a kind of screw. It might be useful for something. It's leaking pretty badly. The last thing I need is to try and open the tap and flood the cell. I'd better not touch it. I don't think that's a good idea. I can't use those things together. I'd lie down for a while, but I really need to break out of here. Not a bad idea. If I turn the center, the side screws press on the bars. Hopefully they'll start bending them and I'll escape.
What are you doing? Don't try anything funny. I'm short-fused.
I wasn't doing anything. I'm thirsty. Could you get me something?
No. And don't make me repeat it. Stay still.
That was close. Let's try again.
You again. You're the most irritating prisoner I've had in years.
I'm thirsty. I'm only asking for a little water.
Tough it out.
All the resistance is gonna rescue us soon.
Let them try. If they can reach down here, It's because they're brought to keep you guys company.
You should be scared. You're gonna be completely surrounded in a few minutes.
Oh yeah? And who will be able to protect me? Don't bother me anymore.
Did someone ask for help? Here I am. Me. Sonny, I'm glad to find you safe and sound. I saw when you were brought here. I was expecting you to say our signal to show up and help you. But the guard said it first and I left my hideout.
But who are you? Do I know you?
Look in your memories, my young apprentice.
Oh yes, you're the one camping outside the Casa Rosada. I'm glad you found me. I found this under the wash basin. I want to try opening the box with this, but the guard always catches me.
I see you found my great invention. I was put in this cell several times. Thanks to that bar bender tool I invented, I could always break free.
What's all that noise? You here again? Do you like the place and want to move in?
You're gonna release everybody from the cells.
You must have been watching too many movies.
I don't know where you got that from.
You'd better leave before I get in a bad mood.
Quiet! Do you hear that? The hot dog guy's coming.
Really? The guards upstairs are gonna beat me. I want a hot dog too. I'll be right back.
Now, break free.
Thanks a lot. I don't know how to thank you.
You're a good guy. Try not to get in trouble with these people again. I'm leaving. I gotta take care of my tent. May the Force follow you.
Isn't it may the Force be with you?
Do you want me to call the guard again?
Oh no, it's okay. Just sounded weird.
Aha!
What are you doing?
I'm considering crossing to the dark side to electrocute you with my powers. But I'm gonna pretend nothing happened. Bye.
What a great guy. I owe him one. Perfect. Now I can get out of here. Pablo! Victoria! I'm glad to see you're fine.
Christian, we heard you talk to the guard and someone else. How could you get out of your cell?
A friend helped me. A little crazy, but a nice guy. Here, this barbender tool. It'll take you some time, but you'll break out.
Excellent. I guess I'm familiar with these devices. I saw them in a documentary about Alcatraz.
What happened? How did they find the secret base?
Someone must have given us away. But this is not the time to point fingers. We gotta stop Sergio and find Nicolas.
Yes, if he manages to do what he told us, the world is lost.
You're right. We can't waste any time. When you get out of the cell, try to hide somewhere.
Don't worry about us. Victoria will keep us safe.
Christian, take care. And hurry. Look for Nicolas.
Sergio, I'm on my way. Yes, everything's okay here. Okay, I'm listening. Meanwhile, I'll get going.
That woman. Is she the one the homeless saw in the presidential balcony? But which way did she go? There's a wall standing in the path she took. What's that noise? It's an earthquake. Oh my god, what was that? Sergio is definitely nuts. It looks like the path the mysterious woman took led to a secret passage, and it has just been opened. All that trouble to open a door? The walls of these tunnels are made of rocks. Did Sergio have them built? That's odd. A chair in the middle of a secret tunnel. Looks like a movie. I'm sure that if I sit, it'll take me to some room in the Casa Rosada. Where am I? I can't believe my eyes. Is that you? Florencia!
Christian! I never thought this could be true! You're alive!
You've changed so much. And you're with Sergio? This is not happening! We were...
Dating? Sorry, I didn't plan that. Or the consequences.
You have always been an idiot, Christian. When Florencia told me that she wanted to join as a spy, the idea was to get close to Nicholas. But you soon fell in love with her. We had to modify our plans.
Christian, I tried to tell you when we got together again, but I couldn't. Sorry.
I was a real idiot.
No more talking. Come on, babe. We have a portal to take. Catch him and give him what he deserves. Something he can remember for the rest of his life.
Now you'll see.
Come on! The end of my plan is very near!
Nicholas! It's too big and heavy to carry. Let's see what we got here. It's a super futuristic telephone. I have nobody to call. All the phone numbers I know must be disconnected. It might be good for something. There's nothing in there that I'd like to clip. It doesn't contain anything interesting. Esteban has already given us all the information in that folder. It might be useful for something. I don't know how to use the watch with the phone. Let's see what we can do with this. I guess I've just come up with an idea to get a guard off his post. First, I'm gonna clip the note, so nobody will know who it's addressed to. Excellent. The clipping now says, I left something for you at the office. Do what you want, Sergio. I should leave something as bait to keep the guard busy for a while. This is a notepad. There's something written on it. The note says, Dear Florencia, try to have all my papers organized for Monday morning. Pablo! Victoria! Good to see you managed to break out of the cells.
The barbender tool you gave us was very useful. And you? Could you help Nicholas?
Sergio's just left with him. He's taking him to the place where I came out of the wormhole, with the last machine that was assembled at the lab. They want to open a portal to go back to the past.
This is terrible! We need to do something!
We need a plan. Any ideas, Pablo?
Could you install the virus in the communications center?
Yes, of course. I was on my way to tell you that when I got caught.
Okay, that's it then. In all these years we tried to stop Sergio, we've never had a clearer chance to do it. With a computer, I could remotely access the communications center. With a virus you installed, I could control all communications channels, and we can track where they are, cut Sergio's communications, and call the Argentine army to stop him. Looks like it's time to do some of my magic.
It's true! We must grab this chance.
Perfect. I suppose it's me who has to look for the computer you need.
Yes.
Anyway. Hello?
What's up?
Do you think everything's gonna work out?
Of course. For a second, I thought everything was lost. But hearing you managed to install the virus at the communications center brings new hopes. Pablo is right. We have never had such a clear chance.
I saw Florencia with Sergio. I couldn't remember, but I really loved her.
We suspect she has always been with Sergio. And most probably, she helped sabotage the pulse stabilizer. But don't get sad. Sometimes people are not the way we think.
You're right. This is not the time to be sad. We must get back to fix things and mend the timeline. I lost all the inventory. When I was caught, they took all my things.
The only thing I found on our way here is one of the uniforms of Sergio's guards. I don't know if it's going to be of much use.
Thanks. It's great for me to infiltrate without being recognized. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Hello?
What's up?
Any idea where I can find the computer?
No idea, but don't worry. If there's any place in the city where we can find a computer connected to the internet, that's the Casa Rosada. In time, you'll find it.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
It fits perfectly. Hello?
What's up?
A lot of work?
More or less. When Sergio is out, I'm more relaxed.
Yes, running into him in the corridors is not fun.
No, the man's nuts. Every year he gets crazier and crazier. Anyway, I'm waiting for my turn to grab a bite.
Word goes around we're running out of supplies.
Yeah, I heard. So, if someone touches my food, I'll kill him.
This yard is gorgeous. I didn't know it.
Are you new here? Every guard goes by this yard at some point.
Yeah, I arrived a few days ago.
Well, sooner or later, you'll have to stand guard here.
We'll talk later.
See you later.
Hello?
What's up?
Cool monitoring console you've got there.
See? I picked it myself. Sergio doesn't have enough to feed the people, but he spends a lot on his own defense.
Does it have many features?
This toy is the latest tech in surveillance. It even has an ultra-fast internet connection and direct access to the communication center servers.
Excellent.
What do you mean? This equipment is not to play with.
No, of course. A computer with access to the communication center. Just what I was looking for. Now, I need to see how to distract the guard and take it out of here. Hello?
What's up?
What are you playing?
Reversion. A great graphic adventure.
Now, what's your favorite game?
My favorite game is from the 90s. I hadn't been born. It's The Secret of the Monkey Island.
What a game! I played it as soon as it came out.
Were you in a cryogenic chamber for 20 years? You don't look so old.
I used some lotion Sergio brings from abroad. They're great.
Cool. I have to remember to ask him for myself.
Yeah, sure. Back to the monkey. I could never get past the swordmaster.
What? Impossible! You can't have got stuck there. I have here somewhere all the tips and tricks from the last time I played. Here, you gotta finish that game.
Oh, thanks a lot. A lot of work?
What? You're kidding, right?
No.
We're in the most secured building in all the city. Nothing ever happens here. I play with my laptop all the time.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
It's a sheet where I was written some tips and tricks to play Monkey Island. He must have written them on the wrapping of a Condor chocolate. They're the best chocolates ever. Where could he have gotten them? They're supposed to be running out of supplies. It looks like a list of reminders and rules of coexistence. Shows that the guards don't get along. Look, a Condor chocolate wrapping.
Where did you get that wrapping from?
Somebody shared, but it was all gone. You know, we're almost out of supplies.
Could you take over for a minute? I gotta go to the restroom.
Yeah, sure, go ahead. I'd better follow him.
I can't have had my chocolate stolen. I'd hidden it so well. The chocolate is here. Good. That's a relief. I'm gonna get back to my position.
That rock looks bigger than the others. This is the rock that Sergio's guard moved. What is it hiding? It's a bar of the very tasty Condor chocolate. With the scarce supplies, that must be like gold for the guards. Some chocolate is never redundant. I'm gonna have to make an effort not to eat it. Hello?
What's up?
Everything okay?
Everything's great. It's the first time Sergio's ordered me to watch the entrance to his office, so I'm a little jittery. I guess he's finally recognizing my skills.
Do you know how many of us are left?
Most left with Sergio. He'd been talking about a master plan for a while. Just a handful of us are left here. There's another guard patrolling, there's the guard at the monitoring room, and as you can see, it's just you and I left.
Can I go through?
I'm sorry, no one can have access to Sergio's office without an authorization signed by him.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
It's not a bad idea to give him the note. But first I would have to leave something in Sergio's office. Better not. He looks very much into the game. I hope this is a good idea. Sergio left me this for you, before leaving with all the soldiers.
Did he leave something for me in his office? Weird, he never seems to notice me. And today he not only orders me to watch the door to his office, but he also leaves me a present? I'll check it out.
I hope he starts eating the chocolate. Hello?
What's up?
Apparently some hidden chocolate was found.
What? Hidden?
Yes, they're being eaten in Sergio's office.
It can't be. Sergio's office, you said?
Yes.
Could you take over for a minute?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Hello?
What's up?
Hey, have you checked the monitors? They're about to get into a fight in Sergio's office.
What? Can't these guys just live in peace? Always the same. I'll be right back. Don't you touch anything!
Me? I would never do something like that. That's his task.
I'm sending a message to our allies.
Yes?
Mr. President, the Resistance has contacted us. They ask for support to overthrow the dictatorship.
Send all the help they need.
Yes, sir!
There they are!
Move it, Knucklehead! Every second counts!
Sir, I think something is approaching us. It's Christian, sir. He's coming in a chopper.
No! Won't he ever give up? Get rid of him! Now!
Freeze! You're surrounded!
Geronimo! Oh, now I get why the elite groups wear gloves.
You're gonna pay for this.
Yeah, sure. Take him away, boys. It feels good to say that. Sergio?
What do you want, insect?
The good guys always win.
Don't claim victory, Christian. You guys haven't won yet. Just one mistake in changing the course of your temporal line, and all this could turn in my favor.
I'm sure you won't get away with it. Any last words, Sergio?
No matter what you do, I will always find the way to come back.
You're crazy. Bye, Sergio.
See you soon, piece of garbage.
Hello?
What's up?
We got them, Nicholas.
Excellent, Christian. This could have come out better.
I'm glad.
I'd like a toast, but there's no time. We have to move fast. It's time to go back to the past and change the course of our temporal line.
Is it time to go back to the past?
Right. Now we gotta save the past. With Pablo's help, I modified the stabilizer sabotaged in the past. Now it's got everything necessary to stabilize the machine. I'll also give you a plan to connect the parts. Christian, remember that once the stabilizer is assembled, you have to connect it to the system of the machine.
Perfect, Professor. I won't let you down.
We couldn't have done this without your invaluable help remembering the formula, finding all the stabilizer parts, and finding the crystal disc with the original designs.
It was nothing.
All these years were not in vain. Everything converges to this moment, Christian. Let me know when you're ready, so we can turn off the machine and get you back to the past, so you can accomplish your last mission. The moment has come to reverse things.
Perfect. Thank you for everything.
You are welcome, Christian. When you're ready, just enter the portal.
It's the plan of the circuit of the pulse stabilizer. It'll help me put every pulse stabilizer part in their place. Hello?
What's up?
I can't believe you tricked me.
The original plan was for me to get close to Nicolas, honey. But you fell into my trap faster. I had to grasp the chance. I had to recalculate.
Why did you build a sanctuary for me in Puerto Madero?
The plan was never to kill you or wound anyone. The reaction of the machine took us all by surprise. I guess I felt some guilt, or affection, or both. I don't know. But as Sergio says, this is the side I picked. These are the consequences.
Well, I think there isn't much more to talk about.
Wait a second.
What?
Do you really believe you can change the past?
I'll do my best.
Can I ask you for a favor?
Of course.
If you fix things, don't let me become this. Deep inside, I loved you, Christian, though I was too proud to see it.
I'll take my best shot.
Good luck, Tiger.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, it's time. Nicholas, I'm ready. Bye, everyone. Farewells make me sad. I hope I won't cry. Oh, I'm starting to regret this. It's the plan of the circuit of the pulse stabilizer. It'll help me put every pulse stabilizer part in their place. That's not going to help at all. Where am I? No, I can't believe this. This is the crossing of the Andes? And you must be San Martin?
That's my general to you, Corporal? Those clothes you're wearing are inappropriate.
Apologies, my general. Hey, isn't that horse supposed to be white?
We still have a long journey ahead of us. We have to be ready for bad weather conditions. Don't you think so, Corporal? Corporal? He's gone. I guess the height and lack of oxygen has started to affect me.
Where am I supposed to be? When am I supposed to be? Will I ever go back?
And what's your dream, boy?
Mis sueños son dos. Mi primer sueño es jugar en el mundial y el segundo es salir campeón.
I can't believe it. It's Diego! Here I am, with all the future in my hands. I gotta focus and assemble the stabilizer right. Let's see what we can do with this. On. I hope I did it right. I guess I didn't place the boards in the right order. I can't connect it like this to the rest of the system. And I can't turn it off. This is a disaster! Deja vu. No, not everything again! Here I am, with all the future in my hands. I gotta focus and assemble the stabilizer right. What are these Roman numerals for? On. I hope I did it right. Yes, it works! Now I gotta connect it to the net to start stabilizing the machine. I did it! Just in time.
Yes! It's stable! Congratulations, partner! Say hi to the camera, Christian. This images will make history.
I don't think so. The camera's not working.
I smell a rat. Let's go see what's going on. No, but... the DVR is smashed and the data disks are gone.
We gotta get them back. They hold the video and the machine data logs.
Sergio must have them.
This material should never see the light of day, but I still have something to do.
Come on! Let's get out of here as soon as possible.